Meredith Tomlinson, and I'm here today with Katelyn Smith of Dauntless Roots in Downtown Chillicothe, and we're here to talk to her about her adorable new little shop, how she got started, what her story is, and all of her inspiration. So thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us about Dauntless Roots and kind of how it came to be.
Dauntless Roots is a baby of me turning 30 and having no idea what I'm doing with my life. I suffer from seasonal depression, so on top of like depression all the years, once winter comes, it's extra. And so Wild Roots had closed during the pandemic, and so that kind of is what got me thinking, like, we lost her.
I
love
place.
Her. Yes, I love that place. Like, and so that kind of ties in like with my mental health too, because there'd be days I was having horrible days. I would just go in there and just walk around because it's green, the plants, the atmosphere, that building was just beautiful. And so when she, stopped, I kind of got to thinking, like, we don't have a plant shop in Chillicothe anymore. And so I started just creating things, because I do it at home on my own. And then I just started posting it on my Facebook page. People bought it, I had to do more, and then more and more and more. Next thing you know, it went from plants on shelves to local businesses, and I started doing pop-ups in Piketon, which is where I'm from. And so I kind of just started doing things, that I didn't expect to be doing. I ended up at Alpha Femme Boutique, which I still plan to, be there. Honestly, I have no idea how I've gotten here. I just started, and every day opportunities have presented themselves. Found new people, people in Chillicothe that I've never met that now I carry their stuff. I kind of just started bringing them along with me, because I was like, this isn't just about me. I don't want this to just be about me. I want it to be about, multiple people, especially with COVID in 2020, the way that it was. People had to start being creative. They had to start thinking of ways to have income. And if you already had a business, you kind of had to think of, how can I keep this going? And so, and that never once crossed my mind, starting a business coming out of a pandemic.
Right.
That's never crossed my mind. If I let myself go there, I probably would freak out a little bit. So it was just, how can I help other people? And so I started, just bringing them alongside. Honestly, sometimes I'm like, how did I even get here?
Well, it sounds like you found an outlet.
Yes.
For things that you were going through, and then that transcends to your passions. And what really fills you up. And then the people that you meet along the way, that just kind of starts connecting as you go, and setting out not knowing what the plan was or if there was even a plan, but it just starts coming together. And I think those are some of the best stories where it doesn't have to be a thought out plan and this is how it's going to go. It's like, if it's happening and it works, then let's do it. And it sounds like that's what you're doing.
And that's definitely why it all started, was for, like you said, outlet. I struggle with, it first started with anxiety years ago, and then anxiety turned to depression, and usually with one, another one follows. And so, like I said, seasonal depression, like wintertime is when I would buy a lot of my plants, because, adding the greenery, or just adding a new baby or plant, or finding a sad one that you don't know if it's still gonna survive, but you take it home and then it does survive. And, that was like a big thing, was how can I use this to share my mental health, to show people that, one, they're not alone. Two, mental health doesn't have a look, like, it's different. Everybody wears it differently. Today, I am probably feeling the best I have felt in a long time, and I give credit to this. This just shows that it doesn't matter, if you suffer from a mental illness, you can still do anything. It doesn't define who you are. So that is how I am, and why I'm here, is to, be that spokesperson and show, be a mental health advocate. That's a big thing that I want. This is probably my main reason for this, is to show people that, it's okay not to be okay. And so,
well, you're doing an amazing job along the way, and you obviously are providing a beautiful space, not only for your business, the other entrepreneurs that have items here, our community, our downtown. So thank you for everything that you're doing, because I think it's fantastic that you've taken something that's happened in your life and you're spinning it around to something positive, and it's amazing. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
So guys, if you haven't visited Dauntless Roots in Downtown Chillicothe, I highly recommend that you check it out. It's adorable. There's so many cute things here, including obviously all the little plants, things for your dog, just so many cute things. It's a great addition to our community. I guarantee you won't be disappointed.